Hello, everybody. This is just an update to the community conversation we had last month in regards to the food pantry. So I wanted to update you all on where we are and what changes are coming and how that's going to happen. So first of all, thank you for those who have reached out and have offered to help in one way or another, who are excited about this change, who have questions. I appreciate your willingness to listen to what we're going to be doing, but also to be excited about where we're going. So, as a brief refresher, we are going to be switching our food bank, our food provider, from Helping Harvest to Blessings of Hope with the goal of this change allowing us to minister to people. Previously, with Helping Harvest, because of government funding they get, we are unable to even mention Jesus in any way, shape, or form before they get their food. We can't pray with them. We can't talk about our church. We can't invite people to any of our services. But now with Blessings of Hope, because they are independent of that kind of a funding, we have permission and they encourage us to do those things, to not only minister to people's stomachs, but also to their souls. So that's the reason for the change. So that change is happening in January. Typically, we hand out food or we run our food distribution the first Thursday of the month. But now our ministry date is going to be typically the first Thursday of the month, except for January. In January, because the first Thursday is January 1st, and the second Thursday, our lobby will be closed for construction. Instead, we are doing the third Thursday, which is January 15th. Our food distributions, our ministry time is from about 3:30 until 5 or until we run out of food. But we're asking our volunteers, if possible, to be here before that. We want to spend some time praying over the food, praying for the people we're going to be ministering to that day. And also, we want to have some time for training. So, if you are wanting to help out and you're available, we'd love to have you here at 2:45, 2:30, somewhere in that time so we can prepare. But if you can't be here till close to 3:30, that's okay as well. We will catch you up with training. We'll make sure you get what you need. So, we'd love to have you join us for a distribution event, a ministry event. Um, Going forward, said the first Thursday of the month. If you can't make it to every month, that's totally okay. If you can only make it a couple times, if you're a school teacher and you can only make it during the summer, we'd love to have you during the summer. We completely understand that there are those in the church who will never be able to make a distribution event because of work schedule or other scheduling conflicts. We completely understand that. But there's also ways that you can partner with us. First of all, we are going to be collecting food to give out at the food pantry. Our church has done a fantastic job of donating canned goods and dry goods and such to hand out. We're going to continue that with a couple changes. What we were asking you to do in the past is to bring in plastic bags. We no longer need plastic bags. We thank you, thank you, thank you for the years of dedication you've had to giving plastic bags. We do not need any more. If you have paper bags, we will take those for the time being, but plastic we are not doing. And what we're going to be asking you to do is we're going to be taking those paper bags and we're going to be putting a list of specific food items that we want those bags filled with. Kind of like we used to do for the Advent bags in the Advent season. And those bags we're going to ask you to take to the grocery and to fill those and to bring those back. If you and your family are able to do one bag a month, that's amazing. If you can do a bag every other month, that's fantastic. If you do once a quarter, that is still awesome. We are so glad that you're willing to do that. If you have loose food items that are in date, you can still donate those. We will supplement those bags with loose foods. But ideally, we would love for you and your family to take one of those paper bags, to fill it with the food that we ask, and then bring that back. That's going to serve two purposes. First of all, if we run out of boxes from Blessings of Hope in a given month, we're going to be able to use those paper bags to continue to give food to the clients who come. So if in the past we've given out the food and anybody who's come, we've said we've handed out our distribution, we don't have any more. With these bags that we have now, we're going to be able to give hopefully 10, 15 20 extra bags a month. This is also going to be used throughout the month when we have people who come into our church who are food insecure, that are hungry. Our benevolence team is going to be able to hand out those bags of food and say, "We have a bag of food ready for you. Go take this." Is not a lot, but it's going to be enough to hold you over for a little bit. So we're going to be able to do that with those bags of food. So please, we would love for you to partner with us for that. And then, of course, you're also able to partner with us through funding. Our budget committee has incorporated the entire funding amount of the food pantry into our budget this year. So as you give your regular tithes, as you give your extra offerings, that money is going to be going to help the food pantry. So we thank you for partnering with us. We are excited about what God is doing. We're excited about the way that God is using our gifts, our treasures, our talents to bless people, to go into the world, and now to use this ministry to continue to make disciples, to start people on that partnership. And it's our heart not to grow our church through this ministry. It's not so people start coming to community. If they come, awesome. We would love that. We will welcome them. We will love on them. We will disciple them. But really, it's to grow the kingdom. We want the people who come to our food pantry to come to know Jesus Christ, to know his love for them, to know that he died on the cross for them, and for them to say, "Yes, Jesus, I accept you as my Lord and Savior. I'm going to follow you all the days of my life." And wherever they join up after that, that's a success. That they are now no longer lost, but they are found through the ministry of our church. We might never know who all comes to Christ through this, but we're going to trust the Spirit to work, to go and to make a difference in people's lives. So thank you very much. If you have further questions, please reach out to me. Let me know how you can help, what questions you have. I'm very passionate about this ministry, so I'd love to talk with you. If you want to sit down, if you want to go for coffee sometime and talk about it, let me know. Thank you very much. It's right before Christmas, so have a very Merry Christmas. Hope you enjoy time with family and friends and enjoy time just worshiping God for sending his son Jesus to die for us. Thank you and God bless.